Meg, madly jealous, has went to the hotel with Chelsy in the UK and confirmed that he secretly texted her over 10 years. Even though they married in front of the watching world, the Duchess of Sussex has kept a sharp eye on her husband's one that got away, Chelsy Davy, which is why sources said that she was furious to find out that Harry has been in touch with his ex-girlfriend for 7 years now, whom he had split around from 2011. According to reports, Harry contacted people from his past, including Chelsy, to speak to his ghostwriter J.R. Moehringer. But much jargon is understood that they mostly refused, as according to the idea insiders, Meghan was rankled that she found out that he hit up Chelsy. Everyone knows he probably would have married Chelsy if she didn't balk at the idea of the public life, says its source. In a fact that Meghan tries to push aside, but knowing that they've been in touch brings back all the insecurities. Besides, despite separating 6 years ago, Chelsy Davy has never revealed much about his 7-year relationship with Prince Harry. But now, the 30-year-old Zimbabwean is spilling the beans, admitting that she had found the media attention scary when she and Harry were an item, and she recently told The Times that her reason for returning to Africa was in order to find some calmness. She had said that particularly struggled with the aggressive nature of photographers and tabloids, which described her as leggy Zimbabwean blonde who was found tumbling out of nightclubs. She said it was so full-on, crazy and scary and uncomfortable. I had found it very difficult when it was bad, and I couldn't cope. I was trying to be a normal kid, and it was horrible. As the one couple first met while she was at Shillingham Ladies' College and got together during Harry's gap year in Cape Town. Davy then returned to the UK to be closer to the prince, and then studied in Leeds. She said that she remained good friends with Harry. Davy hasn't been the only one to struggle with a new way of a royal way of life, though it seems that it has been ages ago now. The Duchess of Cambridge was once full of nerves when she first entered onto the royal stage. Prince Harry's upcoming memoir could include much coveted revelations about the wild years as a young prince, with a habit for hard partying, a royal expert thinks, as per the Daily Star. The Duke of Sussex's memoir is expected to come out later this year, and while its contents have been carefully kept under the wraps, expert Tom Sykes believes it could offer an insight into Harry's youthful days. Sykes had shared, the book will focus very much on the Prince Harry himself, before adding, for me, the really fascinating thing about this is, he's going to talk about his partying. He's going to talk about how drugs are used, and I think it is a real possibility. And I think that me would be the most brilliant way for Harry to answer all the critics, and provide an amazing book, but also not to accuse of sticking it to the other people. That would be incredible, Sykes further said. The experts went on to share how Prince Harry and his then-girlfriend Chelsy Davy were in a huge part of the London nightlife scene. He had said Harry was very hard partying in his youth, as he drank a lot, he partied a lot, and his girlfriend Chelsy Davy and him were very first had hard partying in London up until 2010, when they had split up. As they were then just in the scene in London, you would see them in the nightclubs. In other news, Queen Elizabeth II had reportedly rejected Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's plan to adopt a half-in, half-out arrangement. During his appearance on the Daily Express Royal Roundup, royal correspondent Richard Palmer claimed that the late monarch, Charles, and then Prince of Wales, were fearful of repeating disaster. Previously, the negative backlash was sparkled with the Earl and the Countess of Wessex. Richard shared that the key thing is the Queen, supported by the then Prince Charles, Prince of Wales, and then Duke of Cambridge, and other members of the family that took the view that you can't be half in, half out. Edward and Sophie tried it years ago, and it ended in disaster for them really. Well, embarrassment anyway. We shared that the proposal was rejected also because you are always to be accused of cashing in on your royal connections. As the expert noted, that the Sussexes' choice to quit also faced criticism because they dished the dirt on the royal family.